Why, hello there, sir, madam. I'm here today to talk to you about Vault-Tec and why it is a terrible disaster here on Game Chat. So, I'm actually going backwards a little bit in time here. If you recall, if you've been around with the channel long enough, I did some Fallout 4 videos when the game came out, and, you know, as I was progressing, I was making videos about, you know, my thoughts of everything and just kind of my general opinions, and then I did a What Bethesda Got Wrong video, which, you know, take it as you will, it's science. But I was recording Portal the other day, which, when you see that, the videos will be a little bit out of order. It's just, you know, recording time as it is and dates of when the videos go up. That's just all it is. I was thinking back when I was playing and you're in the bottom of Aperture and that giant vault door opens. I was thinking of Fallout 4, or just the Fallout games in general, and how when you leave the vault door opens for you. And that got me thinking, you wouldn't actually ever be able to leave that vault if you were put inside of it. And these are the reasons why. Now, for Fallout 4, your robot servant Cogsworth specifically tells you that you have been gone for 210 years. Now, if you think that the rough time span for a generation is about 25 years, we'll say 25 years is the rough time span for a new generation to form. Since the bombs fell, forcing you into that vault, at least 8 generations have come, and the 9th one is on its way. 8 generations of people that have spent time adapting to the radiation around them. That's why a lot of the people look weird, some of them don't. It's how the body adapts to what it's presented with. So over the 200 years, these 8 generations have, you know, had time to kind of adapt and manifest and mutate and whatever to the situation around them, with the radiation affecting their body in different ways. You, however, have not. In Fallout 4, for the past 210 years, you have been in cryostasis, which means that your cells are the exact same as when you went in to the cryostasis in the first place. So when the bombs fell, your cells are still the same coming out of that cryosleep. So the sad truth is Fallout 4 kind of ends before it really begins, because as we know from the game, the land is still highly radiated. Like, they're just patches of area where you go to and your rad meter just goes way up out of nowhere, and you just watch your health bar slowly start to, you know, fill with red. Now, the sad part is that even though you can have that Pip-Boy equipped, you can have all the Rad-X and Rad-Away that any person could possibly carry, but it would not save you. Your cells are not adapted to that level of radiation. So, as soon as you come out of that vault and step onto the surface, your clock is already ticking for your death. I mean, it's truthfully, if it was a bit more accurate to the game, you would be receiving at least 5 rads every second, non-stop. Your body's cells would not be able to kind of filter out the radiation that is presented to it, being that the levels are so much higher than when you went in. Now, we're exposed to minor forms of radiation every day through cell phones, computers, microwaves, you know, so on and so forth. Now, our body has adapted to this, and it doesn't really affect us all that much. Now, exposure to too much of this stuff can make you sick. So, you know, it happens. Now, being for the time period of the game, when you start out, you're in kind of the new fusion age, which means that radiation is quite present. Now, when you come out of the vault, the radiation has jumped by about 250%. I'm sorry, but no. As soon as you come out and you step 1 foot on the dirt that is outside of the vault, you have about, rough estimation says, about a week before the radiation sickness kills you. Now, of course, you could take Rad-X and some Radaway to try and prevent these symptoms, but the only thing that would really save you is bone marrow, a bone marrow transfusion from a person that has been living in this radiation, is completely adapted to it. That is about the only thing that would save you, but that would also result in you having to kill someone else to save your own skin. Now, the Radaway would help, it would buy you time, but it would not be a permanent fix, as your blood would overcome the blood from the Radaway, because those are, you know, blood transfusion bags, in case you guys didn't notice. But so it would buy you some time, maybe a couple hours, maybe a day at the most. But from the moment you wake up in that game, your clock is ticking and you are sadly running out of time. But I mean, hey, it happens. It's for the entertainment of the game. Now, this affects every single Vault Dweller from the Fallout games. Like, as soon as you're coming out of that vault, sadly, your clock is already ticking and you are running out of time. Now, be it that all these games take place within the same universe in roughly the same time period, all the Vault Dwellers probably could end up meeting up and, you know, chilling out for a little while before they all succumb to radiation sickness and die. But who knows? And maybe, you know, in Fallout 4 the Institute has a cure for the radiation sickness, being as, you know, they seem to do alright with it. Of course, when they kidnapped your son, he would have died almost instantly. He wouldn't even have had an immune system. He would have, like, literally stepped outside and dead. Which makes me think, is your son a robot? Who knows? But I tell you what, guys, that's a simple thing for it, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode of Game Chat. Leave me a like, leave me some comments, subscribe if you're new, because I'm loving this series so far and I'm gonna keep doing it. Submit your ideas for an episode of Game Chat down there in the comments section. And don't forget to share this video around with your friends. And until the next time, everybody, I'm Fletcher Stump with Radioactive Inc., signing off.